Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Silksong, continuing my blind playthrough. And as always, we're going to start with looking at what I did last time. So let's do that. So here's from last time. I collected a couple important things, like the white key, which I've already spent. I've already opened that door, but there was another door. So there's another lock to still open there. I did get a tool upgrade, the crafting pouch upgrade. Is that the fourth? I think it may have been the fourth crafting kit upgrade. I also got the needle throw move. I forget what that's called now, but the needle dash is excellent. Gives me much more movement ability. And I got a very odd cog piece, which I'm assuming I can make into something if I find another cog piece. And then one of the things that we found there is new to me, the cylinder thing that's on the screen. I don't know what it's called right now, but the little cylinder thing next to the coral commandment, that's new. We got that last time. I assume there will be more of those to find. We also got 3 new tools, one of which I'm wearing and I really like, the little sawtooth circlet. That makes it so that whenever I flare out my dress, I attack enemies with it, which is very nice, with the one downside that we don't get any silk from doing that. We collected 2 more maps from the upper part of the Citadel, or at least what I think is the upper part of the Citadel. And we got a whole bunch of new stuff in the Hunter's Journal. A whole bunch. Because we completed a lot of entries. And then bosses, what's shown right there is sort of a boss. I'm counting it as a boss because it had the boss roar and it's kind of a boss. But it's the most mini boss feeling of a boss that I've encountered yet. And we found over 50% of all of the lost fleas, which is great. Alright, now let's get started. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be trying to do this time, so that's still a question that's up in the air for me. And what are we going to do this time? I could keep going up the Citadel, or I could go down and try to complete more of the map below me. Those are the 2 big options. Let's look at our map and decide what we're going to do. So, we're in the Citadel, obviously. We could try to go down. It looks like we can go down from where we are and get to an old part of the Citadel, which actually has the objective marker on my map. So actually, we're probably going to do that. Also, I want to see what's left of that arena battle that we fought. So we're going to go there first. Okay, so we're going to complete our objective and then search around more. But first, before we go down, what is past this giant thing that we have defeated? It looks like a new character. The Conductor Ballador. A visitor. Now this is rare. I must apologize for not rising to greet you. After an age spent sickly, I find myself unable to lift from this bedchamber. I hope, good pilgrim, our citadel has shown you the courtesy deserved of a bug devout. I've borne its hospitality well enough, aged one. Ah, my sympathies, pilgrim. We have fallen so far, and now, sadly, if you've come seeking aid or understanding, I fear I, too, shall disappoint. And Battlefowly, welcome to the stream. Whatever you would ask, I have only my melody left to offer. It is a simple thing, the smallest of gifts, but perhaps more special now, for it has been rarely heard in these quieted... what? Quieted times. Alright. Can I hear the melody? The mantle of conductor weighs heavily. Had I known the cost before its bearing, would I have accepted the duty? And Green King Raptor, welcome. Okay, well, I don't know what else to do with you, honestly. Let's play the needle in. That is what we should do. Remember their voices. Only our song. Now only silence. Okay, don't know what else to do with him. Let's move on. And moving on is going down. Right here. We're back in the coral chambers. If we go to the left... Oh, we'd have to go farther down. Okay. We're not going to go down just yet. We're going to go toward this objective. You are a tall guy. Don't know what you are, but you're very tall and you hurt me a lot. Okay. Okay, we died. Thought we might. We have to defeat the tall one. Let's go defeat the tall one. Okay. Tall one, I'm ready. Great. Poisoned him a bit. Come on, go at me. There we go. That did not poison him as much as I intended to. Let's heal. Let's do one of those. And got him. Alright, we defeated our first tall one. I spent some resources doing that, which, if there are more of those, probably shouldn't spend as many resources on them. There is another one of those. I am going to do that. We have to determine how to defeat them without spending the resources, which is, you know, a thing. Come down. Okay. I'm trying to get enough silk so that I can heal, which is a little bit hard. Oh, there we go. We died. Try again. I have to be careful, I think, fighting these. Because I don't get to attack them very often. There we go. And they do a lot of damage when they hit me. As in 2 damage, which is, you know, a lot. Darn. I'm gonna do one of those. Okay. Oh, shoot. Alright. Well, we did get enough to heal. And then let's fight the second one. Which we know is over here. Another tall guy. There he is. Hit him with a couple of things. A couple of tools. Oops. That was definitely facing the wrong direction. Alright, got him too. We can move on a little bit further. Would love to have healed, though. Okay. This seems like it's going to be a big fight. I feel unprepared. And Gwyff, welcome to the stream. The Cogwork Dancers. Wonderful. Let's heal. Ouch. Okay, so we can see where they're about to go. It should make it relatively easy, right? Oops, but of course if I go directly where they're going, then it does not work out so well. Oops. I just dodged that. Great. Wasn't sure if I would be able to. Oops, I meant to do one of those. These seem kind of easy at first, which is a surprise, but I'm sure there's more. They get new abilities, maybe? Maybe they dance more in tandem. I like these enemies. These enemies are fun. Oh, darn. Alright, let's try not to die. Heal. Whoa, didn't realize I was close enough to get hit there. Okay. And death. Alright. I like this boss. And I think that it's, at least the part that I've gotten to so far, is really not too hard. Also, because we've been constantly fighting battles, we need to... Where's the menu that I'm trying to go to? There it is. We need to break open more of these. I could open a beast shard, but I'd rather open the shard bundles first. We're going to open 2 of them. There we go. We've just been fighting a lot of big battles recently, so I've been lacking on the shards. So we have to get past these guys. Without dying, of course. I think if I'm patient with them, I'll be fine. Oops. Go away. Ooh, gosh. I really don't want to die, because if we die, we lose my stuff. Okay, I went for a couple of the easy hits, which is good. Let's try the next one. Okay. Okay, good. We need to heal. This is what I really wanted to do fighting the second guy, is to heal. Come on. I'm also just practicing my fighting ability and being patient. So there we go. Hello, the dancers. Let's go. I like the dancers. Okay. Where are they going first? Good expenditure of silk there. Darn, I did get hit there. Thought I would, but couldn't have. Get out of the way. Did I hit both of them? Not sure if I hit both of them with that. Darn. Let's heal again. Okay. The dancers are fun. I like the dancers. Alright, second phase. We made it to the second phase before. I think there will be a third phase. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd get hit there. The answer was yes. I'm surprised that I dodged that one, honestly. Heal. Come at me. Good. I should have not gotten hit by that, honestly. Ouch. Ooh, this is not good for me. I deserve that loss. Alright, this time we're going to try to just go past the really big tall ones. Because I don't need to fight them. Ouch. Okay, so going past it like that was terrible. Don't do that. Alright. Guess we made it past him, but very poorly. Bring on the dancers. This is my third try, I think? Third try. I really think that I should have gotten to the next phase already, because this is a very predictable fight, obviously. Since I tell you exactly where they're going every single time. Oops. Good. Ooh. Got you with that. Stand right there. Okay, come down at me. Got him. Alright. Second phase. They are faster in this one, right? Yeah, I think they're getting faster. I just now noticed that, though. Okay, standing in the middle there does not work. As I've discovered before... Ooh, you stopped my heal. Alright, now we're in actual danger. Especially if I walk directly into them. I should be able to defeat the second phase there with little trouble. And I've died to it 3 times. Just run past you. Just run past you. Get in here. Alright, first phase is the easy phase. Second phase is the medium phase. We haven't made it to the hard phase. Okay. Hit both of them. Excellent. Good. We aren't getting hit at all, which is nice. Good. First phase down. Second phase. Okay. Darn. Should have seen that one coming. In fact, I did. For that matter. Heal. And good. Now granted, standing where I was going to get hit right after healing was not good. Heal. Good. I should do that, but I should not get hit while doing that. Okay, would love to heal. Great timing for healing. I want to get more silk so that we can heal again. Good. We can heal again. Nice. Second phase down. And then they become faster, I assume. Ooh, and they're also not moving at the same time, which is interesting and might make it easier or harder. I guess it's more things to think about. Stand right there. Ooh, you peered on me. That's unfortunate. Darn. We need to heal. Good. Darn. I parried, by the way, which is why I didn't get hurt by that last part. Which was a surprise that I accomplished that. We need to heal. Great. Good. Still got hit a little bit by that. Darn. We need to heal again, and I do not have the silk for it. Ho ho! Heal again. Did we defeat them? I think we did. Ooh, nope. There's another phase with just you. You are pretty slow, though, with that. Aw, poor guy. Doesn't have anything to hold. Last dance for defeating the Cogwork Dancers. Huzzah. We did it. Now that's interesting. I assume it's an elevator of some sort. Pilgrim of Farlam Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish, deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. We would hear the song of the ancients at the core of our citadel. They who sustain our realm, its walls, its floors, its voice, even as others fall silent. We would hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults. They who guard our history, our prayers, and our secrets across the ages. We would hear the melody of the conductors high in their gleaming towers. They bearing the heaviest mantle who would guide our land ever on to greatness. Pilgrim of Farlam Eternal, regale us with your threefold song, that you may rise above and worship before our kingdom's divine heart. Okay, objective updated. The objective now is to learn all of the melodies. And we could now go and learn the conductor's melody, right? Like, we could do that immediately. We don't have a map for where we are? What? I thought we were in a place that we already knew. Apparently not. Alright, well, let's go this way. I'm going this way just because I want to connect the map. I know that the conductor is the other way. Now is a good time to fight these guys, by the way, because I do want to, you know, complete them in the Hunter's Journal sometime. And now I'm not fighting another fight directly after them. Alright. You are down. And not yet connected. I see nothing up there. Below me does connect. And we can open that. which opens a shortcut. Wonderful. Ah. You terrible thing. We hate you. You're the one we want to defeat badly. There we go. Got him. And another one of you. Really? Ouch. Ouch. Let's heal. Try not to run into your enemy. New plan. Alright, got him too. Excellent. So here we are. And if we go down, we're in the room with the bench. Ooh, Songclave. Oh, how about that? So you found this place too, sister. This citadel's grand promise has been strangling away by cursed thread, but at least the great bell here grants us some sanctuary. We're amongst the blessed few, granted just a little more living. Alright. And then you are the one I was looking for. Oh my gosh, there's so many of those. Alright, we'll talk to you first. Well, well, see here what your brash behavior has wrought, bell ringer. Just as I predicted, this once peaceful sanctuary is now crawling with all sorts. We've the beginnings of a shabby little settlement all huddled around this old shrine. These poor bugs are all victims of the citadel and its insidious attraction. This place draws them up into its maw only to consume them utterly. Aye, inside and out, is nothing but a grand, gilded lie. Well, at least these few stragglers can enjoy a moment's safety. Poor fools. Bellringer, you might think me a dullard, but I understand this place and have good senses. Brought here, weren't you, from beyond the border of our lands? You are correct. The one who waits atop the citadel. Through their hospitality I arrived in this kingdom. I seek now to return that welcome in kind. And what a terrible welcome it was. Beastly words then, finely spoken, but beastly all the same. I just pray you don't bring any more unneeded pain down on the heads of these gormless little pilgrims. The citadel chose us, granted us a little more than living. For what purposes, though, who could say? Alright, let's get all of these. Building up Songclave, a donation. We'll do that immediately. Alright. One task complete. Woo. Fine pins. Our settlement sits defenseless no more. When the worst comes, we must stand ready. Bring us pins of the choir bugs. Those blades still sharp and strong. We can definitely do that. So fine pins. I wonder how many we need. Then the wandering merchant. The old merchant pilgrim Jubilana was seen wandering down the coral chambers, but she never made it up here. Has some foul fortune befallen her? We will find out. Alright. There's nothing this way, as I recall, so let's look inside the bell. It's still just a bench, nobody in here. The first shrine. Now that we've seen that and reconnected everything, let's go other places. I mean, we could go up here, which we've never been. Okay, we'll insert 80 rosaries. What is it? Ooh, it's another fast travel system. Great. Great. Alright. Another fast travel is good to see. And that's it up here, which to be fair is a good deal. And then let's go left. There's an up path somewhere. Okay, fine. We'll fight you. You asked for it. Heal. Darn. Got him. I've decided that just going in and hitting them a lot does work. Now that I know every move that they make, it is a lot easier to avoid damage from them. Ouch. Got him. Alright, next one. There was one more this way, wasn't there? There's the up path, I think. I think that's the up path. It is. We can't get there. Alright. There's a down path here, which leads to a place we've already been. Alright. Keep going left. You terrible fool. Don't steal my silk, or you will be destroyed. Alright, I guess let's heal, because we only took 1 damage, but we were getting a lot of silk. And we can go down here, which we don't know what's down there. You want me to use the claw line on an enemy. Let me think of how you use the claw line again. Hold on. That requires me to remember things. Is it this? Yes. Alright. You know, that's dangerous. I find that my ability to dash is fast enough that I probably don't need that very often, but it does work in the air. A hoe completed in the Hunter's Journal already. Wonderful. That means we can skip you completely and I won't worry. Now, this is another connection, although before we go that way, I guess we should go up. I could, for 1, rest at the bench. And for 2, learn one of the songs. So, sir, will you give me a song? I return, Bug, and ask to hear your melody again, that I may lock it in it clear in my mind. Very well, good pilgrim. For one so fiercely devout as yourself, gladly will I give this gift. Alright, we play it too. This is a very familiar song, isn't it? One part of the threefold melody entrusted to the conductors. Wonderful. Our song upon a silken thread, such beautiful sound so long absent from our halls. Keep safe our melody, good pilgrim. You shall likely be the last to receive it. Alright, another objective. And then what I want to do is go down here, which is here, and then down here as well. Yes. Okay. This is new, and it leads to a connection, which we wanted to connect before. Hello, little guy. Got him. Okay, how do we open that? I guess I should keep going down and see if we can find it. There's something shining over there, which we want badly. And then over here, just a chair. Very well. You guys aren't... Nope. You're not recovered. You're still an enemy. Okay. Still trying to figure out how we open the thing. Haven't seen anything yet. I am getting the shell shards, which is very helpful, because we were kind of running out of those. This is still closed too? Huh, how do we open all this? I want to open all this. Let's play our needle in. No. Alright. How do we open that? It looks like it could be like a weight, but we don't weigh enough to open it. Oh, I saw something. I saw a crack. Huzzah. And we got a rosary necklace here. We didn't open it, but we found a way in. Can we do that for the other ones? Probably not all of them have stuff. That one has something, though. I don't know how we get there. Yeah, I don't see a breakable path there. Let's heal. And wonder. Wonder about how we do this. Don't know how to open this. But there's definitely something in there. Alright. Well, we'll have to come back. Because I don't know. That opens a place. Leads down from this banquet, apparently. Another opening. Oh, hello. Sorry, I did not realize you were there. What an awful clattering. Would you kindly conduct yourself a little more carefully? And why are you adorned in such an awful livid red? By my oath, those above must make a sport of sending me the most wretched servants they can find. I am no servant, sir, rather a guest of sorts, invited by the Citadel. Tell me, is this vial of oil on display your own? Nothing here is my own, you impertinent young mite. This sacred hall and all the food contained within belong to my most exalted master. The great gourmand, the finest connoisseur who has ever lived. The one whose tastes transcend the ages. He's talking about me. None are left now who venerate them as they deserve, save the loyal, lonely bug who stands before you. That oil is merely a small savory to whet their appetite for the grand meal to come, a spectacular, far-loom-spanning dish that I have been planning for an age. But alas, those above seem to have forsaken my poor master, and I have grown so old. Now I can never hope to gather the necessary ingredients. Alas, their indolence. Still you tarry here, bug who calls herself a guest. If your idle claws need work, put them to service for our exalted great gourmand. I must remain by my master, so you will need to leave the Citadel and gather the ingredients for their meal in my stead. All right, I will do that. Great taste of Farloom.
Benny Frank.
I could track down any ingredient you desire for a price. The oil you keep here may be of some use to me. Promise it as a reward, and your master shall have his meal. Such a squalid bargain, ill befits an holy servant. But so be it. Fetch me the ingredients, and you shall have that pale condiment for yourself. Alright, what are the ingredients? A mossberry stew, vintage nectar, carrier's rasher, crust nut, pickled muck maggot. Okay. I have no idea. I bet I know how to get the mossberry stew, and that might be it. All right. But I have at least an idea of how to get the stew, and I also think that if we go to the proprietor of the inn, of the tavern, he might give me one of the ingredients too. So I have an idea. Also, we learned this. It doesn't go away until we've learned all three. Okay. Alright, we have our quest for the oil, which we want for a different quest. So, great. This connects to where we've been before, right? It does. Okay, we just never went this way. And I'm trying to understand what's over here. We can go up because we opened that. Leads to the same room with the oil and the gourmand servant. This apparently was a secret that I just ran directly into. Now he's confused about who caused that. And a silk eater. How about that? Another silk eater. Or the collection. What is all of this? Is it the kitchens? I don't know. But we found the silk eater, which I think was the main thing here. And then that's it right here, I think. So I need to find more tools in order to get the architect's song, I think. And then I don't know about the other one. Let's go to the slab. We haven't been very far in the slab. Also, there's a down over there that we might go into before we go into the slab. Okay, you, sir, both of you could give me your pins, perhaps. Okay, let's heal. I've fought a lot of these, but kind of forgot about them after fighting them. Alright. So we found 2 fine pins. We should look at how many we need. How many fine pins do we need for the quest? 12. Alright. We can do that. Then right over here, there's a down we've never been down. Right here. Let's go down. I'm looking for a crack in the wall on the way. I didn't see one. A fireplace? Okay. We found another bench, which is always nice. And something? Haven't determined what else yet. I think this makes a hot spring below me. Where's the hot spring, though? Oh, this continues the hot spring? I guess. I'm gonna play my needle in for this guy. Alright, poor naked bug. He's dead. What did turning those on accomplish exactly? I know what this accomplished. This broke that. But what did turning both of those on accomplish? I want them on, right? Who even knows? Alright. steam. I'm pretty sure I didn't just turn on the steam, right? It would be kind of sad if I turned on the steam that blocks my paths. Okay, that's an end. Which I thought it might be. Nothing below me there. There could be something above. There is. I heard a laugh. Alright. There's a laugh somewhere. Got him. We got a lot of silk. Doing pretty well with silk, I guess. Starting out this episode with a lot of battles has helped me a lot in terms of my battle prowess throughout the episode. Oh, hello! Can we talk, please? Sherma! Oh, it's Sherma! How about that? Ah, the caress of this warm water on my weary limbs is welcome indeed, as soothing as a psalm, haha. Will you splishy splash in the holy bath with me, Red Maiden? We can sing together to aid in our rejuvenation. I will splishy splash. I can't play my needle in the water, though. To the world's shining peak, in song's embrace, we find our way. Together we pray. To the world's shining peak, we pilgrims blessed, in song's embrace, we pilgrims blessed. Aw, great. We have found Sherma again. I also saw a broken door, or a broken wall over there, by the way. This reconnects, that's excellent. And then let's break this wall. And this is now open. Alright. There's another down toward the slab that we could go. So I'm going to go back that way. And where is it? That's the question. It's below me all the way to the left. That's not anything. Alright. Are we fighting? We're fighting an arena. An arena with lots of pins in it, for that matter, which is kind of cool. Because we need those pins. And we also need not to die. Okay, remember how these enemies work, please. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this arena so poorly. Remember when I said my battle prowess was better this episode? You know, maybe not. Ooh, you terrible creature, you. You get a bomb. We didn't get the pins from those guys. The arena battles don't give you the pins. That's unfortunate. Haha, got him with the sawtooth circlet. Like, those pins are just sitting there. I want them. Maybe they'll be available after the arena fight. Maybe. I also should remember my... Oh, I don't have that turned on. I was going to say my parry attack. We don't have that with the Hunter's Crest. Because we didn't put it on. You are terrible and I don't like you. Bomb. And no pins. That's very sad. I deserve those pins. Beads. I like my beads. We have a lot. We should definitely spend beads sometimes. Intentionally go to a shop that we've been at before and spend my beads. We are in a room we've never been in. Ouch. You threw a pin at me. I should be able to pick that up. This quest would be so easy if it made sense. Okay. This is bad. To be fair. Yep. Well, we'll go right back there. And get my silk. My silk is down here, to the right. You are terrible. Hurt you. Alright, we at least got a pin this time. Here we go. A fine pin, one might say. Then this goes to somewhere. A chest. Ooh, I want a chest. Also want your pin. The chest had money in it, which is great. We just need to actually spend that money. Haven't been spending the money that much. That's it right down here. Let's go to the left more. Okay, you don't have a pin, so I don't care about you. And then we reconnect, which is great. We've reconnected. We can open this. Wonderful. And we can insert some rosaries. Unlock the fast travel. Alright. Lots of fast travel options in the Citadel. I like that. Now let's actually go to the slab. Ooh, look at this. What's there? Oh, that's where we came from. Alright. Up here, and then to the left. Ooh, you've got pins. Wonderful. Pin battles. Oops. Definitely got hit a few more times than I expected there. Alright, let's get our pins. Another pin. And another pin. And then we're leaving the Citadel, which means I doubt we're going to get more pins. But I'd like to explore the slab. We don't have the map yet for the slab, which makes me wonder where we've been and where we haven't been. I do remember breaking that one over there for something. Okay. Those are locked to me. You don't have a pin, you've got a weird thing. Or at least, if it's a pin, it's not a fine pin. It's a jagged, bent pin. There is the Bell Beast, which I think we made it to before in the slab, but I'm gonna check. Yes, we've definitely been down here. I remember those guys. Ooh, and there's a door. A lock with the mark of apostate. We don't have that key. And then down here, I think, is the Bell Beast. Somewhere this way. Ooh, here's a bench. Wonderful. Can we make it up there? It looks like the answer is no, because there's not another wall for me to grab onto up there. But it looks like we could go up. Perhaps. There's the Bell Beast. Go beyond the Bell Beast. This is the cold area. What does it mean for my health to be freezing? Am I going to lose health? Slowly or something? Or maybe I can't... Okay, yes, the answer is we slowly lose health. Alright. Let's not go too far in there. Not yet, anyway. That's Mount Faye. We've been there that way before. Oops. Almost got trapped by that, actually. Alright, let's explore the other parts of the slab. And get my shell shards up, because we're definitely going to do that in the slab. And up here. Okay, so there's another one of those in a lamp thing. Get that. A shard bundle. Nice. We started using those, so we're at a low number right now. Oops. You know, this is a time that we really do want to use my thing, my claw line, right? Yes. Great. Oh my gosh. I bumped my head on the architecture. Come at me. I guess you did exactly what I asked. And then up here. Don't like being between these. They got defeated by a trap. Which killed them. Which is nice, I guess, but I didn't get enough silk to heal. Oh my gosh. That's not a great place to go. Is it the only place to go? It might be the only place. Like, I have got 2 ways into Mount Faye. And that's all that I found in this area. So we're gonna go into Mount Faye for a little bit. Even though it's cold. Oh, alright, excellent. Got a new spool. Alright. And then we're going to immediately use that to heal. And we are only in this very small section. Okay. Well, that was not much of the slab that I could do, right? It just kind of leads to a different area, Mount Faye. Let's explore more of Mount Faye by going this way again. Was that this way? No. Mount Faye is... The other access is down here. So, here we go. Whoops. Definitely the wrong the wrong thing to do. Let's reset this since we've done nothing. I see the other one I was supposed to hit. We could go down. Gotten hurt once. Ooh, once we start getting hurt, we get real hurt. Alright, let's rest at the bench again. Okay, now we're gonna try to get further into Mount Fae. Because perhaps if we get past the room, we won't be cold again or something. Maybe there's like a cold spot and then the next room is not a cold spot. Nope, I was wrong. However, how will we needle how far our wanderings take us? The cold air here bites through our shells as true as any blade. Warm yourself by my lantern while I call. Arlum is a land of harsh extremes. Perhaps that is, in part, why the pilgrims have a culture of testing themselves against it so fervently. Perhaps when I first encountered them, I had little respect for the weak, rag-bundled bugs, too cowardly to even carry a weapon. But Dodaku, sometimes we judge too quickly. There is a subtle strength to them, though it is difficult for me to truly understand it. Alright, we're definitely going to buy a Mount Fae map. And we're going to buy these Ventrica pins. Those are the fast travel in the Citadel. Wonderful. You have purchased the last of my mapping stock for now. Stay alive on your journey, and when our paths next cross, we may trade again. Oh, we can rest here, which resets my coldness. Which means... let's rest here again. As we try again to go this way. Oh my gosh. Alright. Rest. Hello. Wait a minute. I'm not cold in here. I'm not cold under the light? Oh, let's keep the lights alive. Next. You are very silly looking. I defeated one of them. Probably should not have defeated one of them. Alright. So, stay under the light a little bit. Now, let's go. What we have to do, I believe, up here is hit you with that, so we can do that. Okay, we're gonna go back down, get in the light. I need to actually rest at a bench again, unfortunately. We're gonna go back down here, rest at the bench. And here we go again. Go. Rest of the bench again. We need to have full health in the next room, honestly. Great. And I think I might as well do this room a little bit more, because we can go this way. Whoa. Right. Get in the light. We defeated one of those. Okay. We made it to another light. Great. And then another light. This is... Sister Spider, if seeking commune with the creature atop this mount, take the climb above as a test. A challenge beyond even our setting. Upon that summit gained, the creature hailed, know it shall choose what gift to grant, with death as likely as insight. I hope you guys don't hear the noise outside. It might be coming through my microphone, though, but I apologize if it is. Okay, we want to be in the light, and then go. Go fast. Whoops. Alright, now we need the bench. So we've explored the left. And then we want to go up left this time. That's my plan this time. Wait a minute. Alright, get back to the bench. So I went on 2 of them, but after that I didn't know where to go. Get in the light, jump. Oops, I have to wait for that to regrow. Alright. Oh, I'm under this light. It's not the bench that's preventing me from being cold, it's the little light here. Alright, good. Anyway. We made it to this light, now let's go left. I don't know what to do after hitting the second one with the claw line. And we're going to try to do that. Is hit the second one with the claw line and then see what we're supposed to do next. I don't know what we're supposed to do next. Haven't figured that out. And you know what? Green King Raptor makes an excellent point. We should probably just remove the sawtooth circlet so that we don't destroy the enemies that we're supposed to be bouncing off of or whatever. So in that case, I'm going to be putting on... I could put on this one. I don't really know. Let's do the Druid's Eye. I like the Druid's Eye. Now, let's go. That is not going very well, is it? I'm gonna try again, but I don't see what to do after hitting the second one. So I might just go a different path, because there was more for me to do on the right, and the left up here is just confusing me more than I'm getting anywhere with it. We're gonna go this way. So we can go up. And we're here. Whoops. And then my life is just falling apart. We need to go rest on the bench. How sad. I was getting there. Just not quite fast enough, which makes sense. Alright, let's go. So far, so good. Now that... I should have used my claw line again. Huzzah, we made it to another light. Now granted, the fact that I have half my health means that I'm very likely to die. Let's see if we can make it further. I see another light on the other side. If we can get to this light, we're good. Ooh, darn. Right, try that again. Good. We made it in the light. Now we have to do like that. That was very sad. I don't even know what's below me, so I might just die. Oh, oh, we made it back. Alright, we need life again. So let's rest the bench. But we are discovering more things. I did make it higher that time, which is something. Good. And then that's good. We do that, followed by that. This is not a good path. Let's get to a bench before we just die. I'm trying not to die in a place where just walking around kills me. Now, I really should use the claw line there. This is definitely a place for the claw line. So use it whenever it's helpful. That's the point. Go like this, like this, like this. Then we use a claw line there, followed by a claw line there. Jump up here, hit this real quick. Claw line here, followed by claw line. And we made it to the light, only losing 1 health. Great. Green King Raptor says, hey, you should see the frozen death animation. No, no. Why would you suggest that? This guy wants to kill me. Uh-huh. And we need to find a light soon. There's one. Alright. We've made it further up. I'm gonna go right to see if there's something over here that we could be doing. Not that I can tell. Let's go left. It looks like there's a path up there somehow. But maybe not. Let's just go through here. And we need to make it quickly. So the first step is figuring out where the next light is. I see that one down there. Don't really know how we're supposed to use that to get somewhere. Looks like I'm just going to be falling, right? Maybe what we do is we go like this. Nope, not that. No! Well, I did complete them in the Hunter's Journal. That's a positive. And I did find another light down here. Let's go left here. Let's heal. Good, good. You are an enemy of sorts. Defeated that in the Hunter's Journal. We can definitely go further that way. Or added it to the Hunter's Journal is what I meant. Didn't complete it. Okay. And the next part. That was the wrong move? Right. We've been doing this the whole time. Not a good time to change up what we're doing. Nope. I am so dead. And unfortunately, aside from seeing the frozen death animation, as Green King Raptor wanted, that's also pretty far away. So let's see if we can get there. I've learned my path a little bit. The first part of this path here I've learned pretty well, I think. Last time I got hit with 1 hit before I made it here. Ooh, made it faster, huzzah. Alright. Now, the next light is not as far. I lost health from the spikes this time. That makes sense. Nope. Okay. And let's go. No, I'm losing health by the spikes, not the freeze, which is unfortunate because it's the freeze that I'm thinking about. And it should be the spikes that I'm thinking about sometimes, right? Based on what's happening. Good. And then there's a light over here. Great. Made it to the next light. And there is silk right here, which we can use to heal. Not quite. Not quite. Which is unfortunate. And I went down over here. Down and left. There was a right path there, but we went this way last time. Which means we need to go this way again. Because we need to get our shade. Oops. Could not get hit by you, really. Oh my gosh. Didn't know it rolled. I feel silly that we lost that much silk, but we'll get it back if we just make it a little bit further. I wish I knew... Okay, my silk is over there. How do we get to it? I see my silk. Alright, we got it. Granted, we'll die right after. So we made it very slightly further. But we did get our stuff back, which is nice. I would like to go one of the other paths sometime. So if we get our silk again, I might try another path just under the suspicion that there's going to be a different bench somewhere. Oh, we got hurt that time. Did I have enough silk to heal there? If I did, yes, that was definitely a mistake. But I thought I didn't. Oh, right. I had enough after getting my previous silk. You're absolutely right. I should have healed. Okay. Here we go. No. Darn. That's unfortunate. Where did we start? Oh no, we started down here. That's a little bit further away than I would have liked to restart. Also, let's actually use our moves that we need to use. Great. Now, here's a light. No! Oh my gosh. Alright. We need to find one of the lights. Alright, we made it. Go. I have only 2 health, and I have to make it to my silk again. Why did that happen? There we go. What we meant to do both times. Alright. And huzzah, we still have our 2 health. We need to get this silk. It's not enough to heal just yet. And then here we went down left. There we go. And then there's silk right here. That is enough to heal with, which is great. And then a little bit more to help out. And then let's defeat you without getting hit this time. Ouch, we got hit. But we do get to heal all of that. So, we made it through with full health, at least. And then... Alright, we made it to some light. Okay. Do we go left or right from here? I think we go left. I do not like where we are right now. We're gonna die. Oh man, I'm making it farther. Each time I actually do make it farther. That is a very good thing to feel. I'm making it farther every time. Okay, here we go. We need to do this fast, because if we do it fast, we don't get damaged. Alright, we got 1 damage. 1 damage is not too bad. This next part is not so much fast as careful. Fail. Fail to be careful. Okay. And this next part, we need to go fast. Or we need to do this part again because I fell. That's sad. So, this next part has to be fast. Good. And we did make it fast. Wonderful. 2 damage only. Okay. Next part, we're dropping down and going left. There we go. Made it to the next light. And then in here, we start by healing. And then we need to defeat the enemy in here, preferably without getting hit, you know? Darn it. Okay, well, we did get hit. We have full silk, which is something. Okay, this part is the part that I've been kind of stuck at a little bit. Okay, here's a light on the way. Could have done that the last couple times. Great. And we made it to another light. Wonderful. Next, we're going farther left. Good. And out of the room, where it's no longer freezing, because there's fire. We get some beads that we hopefully get to keep. Hopefully. We could go up. There's a bench down there, which we have to approach from the bottom, apparently. Let's go up. I would love to have another bench, though. Really would. Okay, this is an exploratory time. And then now we go back to this fire. Since we saw a little bit of the room. There's nothing this way. Back to the fire. Alright, let's go. For reals this time. So we discovered more of the room. Now let's go back to the fire. Go get the bench, but the bench was beneath a locked place. That's the problem. I mean, I probably could try to go down a different path, I guess. Darn. So, trying to go up. Let's heal. Because we can heal those two. Oh my gosh. Alright, if we're not going fast, we have to come back here. I pressed the wrong button, which means we have to go back. Try again. Try again fast this time. And then we go up like this. And then we go back down, because now that I've discovered what's next, we're going to heal. Okay. Go. Okay. We didn't make it, so we go back to the warm place. Darn. I'm doing that poorly somehow. I don't know exactly how I'm doing that poorly. I'm not jumping up enough, apparently. Like, after we get off of this, when I jump from that, I'm not able to do my claw line very quickly, which is a problem, because we need to do the claw line quickly, as it were. Darn. Alright, try again. We're gonna get this. We're making it little by little on this one, because I'm trying to be very careful, since we're very far from our bench. Okay. No. No. Alright. Try again. Go fast. Okay, this is not going fast, so we're gonna stop. Oh, we got hit by one of those. Alright, I think we're gonna have to... abandon the higher path right now, and instead go for a lower path, especially one that's there. It looks like we enter that from the left. We just go down here somewhere. Okay, this is not going well so far. Let's go back in here. I discovered the breakable wall, though. Okay, okay, we got it. Yes, insert rosaries. Battle Folly, I do weave Weave Light. I like Weave Light. It's one of the ones that I like to wear sometimes. So, we can go that way, which is fun, but first we should definitely get this open. Where does this go? Beads, and a way down that I'm not sure we can get back up. Let's go. Alright, you know what? We're going to go back up. So the goal is to break through them very quickly. Okay. Nothing that direction. Break them. Oh, a gigantic light. Memory crystal. Alright, what is it? Reflective stone with mnemonic properties. When taking damage, a memory of the bearer is formed of crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines if an enemy comes in contact with it. So it's a way to deal damage when you get hit. And as Battle Folly mentioned, let's use the Weave Light. I was thinking about using it before when I was putting on the Druids down. And the Weave Light is just a better option. So I will take that advice. Great advice. So let's take off the Druid's Eye and add in the Weave Light. I probably should take off the Polyp Pouch, but I really like the Polyp Pouch. Okay, let's go. And we're trying to go back up the way that I was just going before now. That's my plan. Go up here. We've learned this room a bit. And learning a room a bit is a really good way to do better in that room. Whoops, that was foolish. Alright, go back to the warm spot. Yeah, and now if we die, we're much closer to a bench, which is very nice for this part right here. Oh, we made it to a light. About that. This looks similar to what we did before. Okay, we made it to another light. I see that guy right there, but I don't know how I would get high enough to hit him. So let's go right. Okay. Ouch. There are lots of spikes, so we should probably float down. Just don't want to float too slowly. Okay, let's go across here. Oh, did that one first try. I like that. And leap into the unknown. Alright, I'm very glad to see this Silk here, because I would love to heal on this pathway. Okay, we're jumping across. There's one of you. Ouch. Okay. Took way too much damage so far against this guy. We completed them in the Hunter's Journal. How about that? I guess we could go down, but let's go right. Yeah, let's go right. Nope. Okay, let's go back over here. And I need to jump higher off of that. Which I think means just don't press the button that I'm pressing as quickly as I am. Yes, that was the answer. Whoops. Oh, there's a light right there. How about that? Oh, this is where we were before, but we knocked that down. Oh, great. We created a shortcut. Wonderful. I like shortcuts. You know, we're just gonna go back to the start. Good. Good. Great. And we're making it up. To someplace that does not have light immediately. Ooh, we found a bench. All right. Another bench is great. Let's keep going up if we can. Don't know how to get up anymore. Alright, I see something that way. I see that right there. We should probably go this way, right? So if we walk out of here, we can jump off of this. Yeah. That looks like the way you traverse this. And then we need to go to the left again on another wall. Okay. I'm so used to jumping out, and that's not helping. Whoops. Oh my gosh, making foolish choices. Go back to the warm spot. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, we made it to another one of these. I think we need to go over there, which means we need to go back to our bench because we messed up. Okay. I'm making it up much faster this time. That's nice. Oh my gosh. If I could make it back to the light, it would be fine, but nope. Let's go back to the bench and try again. I'm very quick at the first part of this now, which is good. Good. And then we need to find a light. Oh, we found a light. Just in time. And we're making it up. All right. Making it up to the next room. I guess we just need to go up here. So, just prepare to go up. I do not see a light. I do not see a light. Oh, there's a light. An ancient tuning mechanism. Okay. And we play a song, which does what for us? We light the world. And a creature to our left dislikes what we're doing. Or, okay. Who are you? What are you? Are we fighting you or not? Ooh, I received the Fey Down Cloak. Fabled Feather Down, layered with the cloak. Leap again while airborne. Yes. Soar above foes, reach new heights, strike from above. Okay, that is amazing. You're a friend. Hello, friend. Also, I'm warm now, because I have the cloak. Okay. Where can we go now that we have our new double jump powers? Can't speak to you, unfortunately. I can play the needle in next to you. Alright, let's try going like this. What am I doing? I don't know where I'm going. What just happened? I ended up somewhere. If we go down, I will have mapped what we just did. Let's go down. I'm sure we can get back up now that we've made it that far, right? Here's our bench. Okay, let's look at this map now. Interesting. Interesting. So where do we want to go now? I mean, we could go so many places. I've got about 20 minutes left for today. Oh, and by the way, while I say that, I should actually look at my calendar for when I'm next streaming this. Okay, next stream will be Sunday the 7th. Sunday the 7th of December. So a little bit less than a week. One day less than a week from now. Great. So, now that we've determined that, let's drop down to the slab, I guess. Oops. And the reason I'm dropping down to the slab is because I want to go to various merchants and buy stuff. Oh, look at that. Didn't get those before. So, here we are, the slab. In the slab, we just leap. Eira! Come to my help, thou beast. And let's travel. Let's go to Bone Bottom first. I don't think that there's anything else we could buy in Bone Bottom, but I'm interested to find out. Ooh, it looks like... Whoa, oh my gosh. The Skull Pirate fights again? Alright, well, we'll defeat the Skull Pirate again. Oops. Wrong move. Wrong move is dangerous. Heal up. The Skull Tyrant. We already defeated one Skull Tyrant, so apparently there's another one. Yeah, a lot of hits and a fair amount of poison that we just put on. Did not expect this to happen when we came back to Bone Bottom, honestly. I like putting poison on to all of my attacks. It's nice. Alright, we've saved Bone Bottom again from another Skull Tyrant. So if we go back in here, and then come back out, what do we see? There we go. Hello! Rebuilding already? Click the fixer. Ah, here she is, safe after all. I was worried your battle with the enormous beast had left you badly wounded. Nope, not at all. Shames me to have left you in danger there, Missy, but I'm no warrior, and my tools ain't no match for a creature like that. It is well that you kept yourself safe. This settlement needs a fixer now, not a warrior. Ha, maybe that's true. Times like these, all we can do is put our heads down and try to rebuild. Seems like you've been doing that since the beginning, honestly. Okay. Well, if you rebuild this over here, I can help you again. I guess the next place I want to go is the one that we... the Mossberry Lady, the Mossberry Druid, because I want to see if we get a ingredient for the Gourmand from her, and that's basically going to here. I think we go up here, and then it's like to the left and up. Thank you, Belbeast. You're my favorite. Yes. Here's where we wanted to go, to find the druid. Right up here, I think? Yes. Hello! Druid, I require a pitcher of your mossberry stew to satiate the gourmand of the citadel. Will you pass some to me? A bug who will consume my berry brew. Strong they'd be to bear a taste so sharp. Here is a flavor so ripe, searing, flavor of pleasure and pain. They too may see the visions if they taste it strong. The visions could they see. Grant the stew for your bug, to share the visions. Yes, we shall pass it. Alright, we got some mossberry stew. Bring more mossberries here. Yes, we will trade precious rosaries for fresh berries. Seek them wherever you see the green moss grow. Indeed, I do need to find more of those. And we probably have the tools to do that now. It's just I don't know where to look for them in particular. Because being able to jump an extra time really makes it so you can go more places. But for now, let's go to another merchant. If we go to the deep docks, we could go to the merchant there. I think last time I knew we bought everything from the Forge Maiden. But let's check. Whoops. Wrong way. This way. Hello, Belbeast. It's your day to shine. So we're going to the deep docks. And up here, straight down and to the right. Yeah, down here and to the right is where it looks like it is on the map. There you are, Forge Daughter. We can buy a shard bundle. You know, do you sell multiple of these, or if I buy it, do you not stock it again? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, you just continue to sell that. Alright. Well, keep well, Forge Daughter. I shall return if I require your aid. Yes or no, either is fine by us as long as the craft continues. Hello, sir. If you need something, talk to the boss. I'm busy. Alright. Well, nothing there. Nothing there at all. Let's go back and go to a different place. And let's go somewhere else. If we go to Grabemoor, we're very close to the tavern. I want to go to the tavern as well, because I think we'll get more of the ingredients from the tavern. What was this? This was something. But we want to go to the tavern, which is not here? No, it is here. It's above me. So. Go this way. You little bug. You touched me. Did not like it. Here we are. Alright, great. Hello, halfway home. Bartender, I've been tasked to acquire a nectar of significant age. Would you retain any such drink? After the finer stuff, eh? Sure, I might have a few vessels left, but I can't be selling them cheap. The shells in my cellar are the last left in Farloom. Once they're gone, no bug will ever taste such sweetness again. Alright, we'll purchase it. For 480.
There's a hole?
Aye, fair trade. The aged stuff's down at the bottom of the cellar. I trust you to collect only the vessel you're owed. I'd be grabbing it myself, but it's become a hard climb for my stiffened shell.
Eso.
Ooh, we get access to his cellar. Now that's interesting. How big is his cellar? Oh, we completed those in the Hunter's Journal. Wonderful. I like completing things in the Hunter's Journal almost every time. Very nice. Okay, you die, I heal, and then you die. Me getting hit was not part of that rotation, by the way. Okay, I heal. Both of you die. Want to make sure I'm zigzagging across the cellar, I mean. And... oh my. Oh, the ants have invaded his cellar. How very interesting. Okay, you will heal, and then we will defeat you. Okay, I can't do anything this way, so we need to go to the left, it looks like. The ants, they have invaded the cellar. It's a sad state. Ooh, there's even more of them here. No? We can't go anywhere. We just have to tell them about the ant invasion, I guess. Hello? Okay. You are now dead. We can continue going up and heal. You're gone. You are gone. And you are gone. Then this way. Whoops. Heal, because I've made mistakes. And then they also made a mistake, falling all the way down. But I defeated all of the ants. Something happened. There's another one. This is basically an arena battle, by the way. It just is in such a large area that it's hard to tell that you're locked inside. Got him. Nothing more to do there. This little ant has dealt me 2 damage. There you are. I was expecting you to come. I do like the bomb. The bomb is one of my favorites, honestly. I will heal, and then go back up. Could bomb you again, shell. And completed in the Hunter's Journal. Alright. Still not able to go that way. We must eradicate the ants. It's like the rats in the cellar trope, isn't it? When you go see the innkeeper and he's like, can you take care of the rat problem in my cellars? That's what we're doing. It's just ants. Then there was one here. That was the last one. Great. Now, is the thing at the bottom still there? It is. The vintage nectar. Great. Now let's go tell him about the ant infestation. You're back, miss. Heard a little commotion below. I trust everything went, smoothly? Sir, your cellar seems to have an ant problem. I assume in sending me down there, it merely slipped your mind to mention. Oh, yes. Well, with your weapon and talent and what, I'm sure they didn't pose a problem. And why, I see you've collected your prize, so we've both come out well from the trade. Enjoy your nectar, miss. No simple pilgrim will ever taste a drop so fine. Interesting. We can finally go here and take this. Ooh, it's a memory locket. That is excellent. And then I want to go up here, see if there's anything there. Okay. Nothing left right there. So, let's figure out another place to go. Speaking of the ant, there was an ant that we bought things from in the Hunter's March. Ooh, and there's a place of the Hunter's March we haven't been. What's the fastest way to get there? There's not a fast way to get there, is there? I guess go to the deep docks again. Okay, let's go back to the deep docks and head to that merchant, because I would like to buy the rest of his stuff if we can. And then that'll be the last thing that we do. A little bit of the Hunter's March. Last thing we do this time, of course. More on the Sunday. So, bring me to the deep docks. We'll ignore that the tavern owner tried to get money from me and then kill me. But, you know. We'll just ignore that. So, I want to go up, all the way right, and then up. All the way right in this room. Thought he would fall into some lava, but I guess that's not what's down there. I feel like I should play my needle in here. Okay, it looks interesting, so I thought it might do something. Ooh, there is something happening right here. Yeah. Look at the one right behind me. It starts like filling up with white. Yeah, look at that. It's starting to fill up with white. If we keep playing, will it do more? Or is that it? I think that's it. Okay, interesting. It did have an effect, but not one that helped me in any way. The visual effect. I've defeated much stronger than you, sir. Now we want to go all the way right and then up. Oops. Heal up. Then we're going straight up in this room, if I recall correctly. Just straight up. Heal up again, and then we are in the Hunter's March. Now that we're in the Hunter's March, we want to go right and then straight up, which seems to be pretty easy. And we made it exactly where I wanted to go. wanted to go this way. And... oh, he's dead. Oh no. The fractured mask. Oh no, I was gonna buy more from him. Old bug skull carved for protection. Shields against critical damage, but shatters on impact. Okay. Well, sad. Oh, very, very sad. And the Traitor Lord, welcome to the stream. And I guess goodbye as well. Well, that was unfortunate. Was there something in his shop that I never got to purchase because he died? Maybe. I wonder if it will be somewhere else now. Another one of you? Okay. Didn't expect so many of you. Really want to kill the flying one, obviously, since I'm going after him so much. We'll bomb you. Now that was terrible. Okay, we killed them with bombs. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of beads. Alright, that was a lot of beads. And we have now visited the Hunter's March somewhat completely, I think. So next, I just want to not die going to the bench. Which is right here. Okay, great. I feel like this was a quite successful episode. Let's look at things. Oh, hello. Gilly! Oh, what a shock! Discovered again so easily, like a hapless little hatchling. If you're going to make a sport of tracking me, I'll have to redouble my efforts at camouflage. Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. We found Gilly again. Already been here, clearly. Now, I'm going to redo the weave light with the sawtooth for next time, the sawtooth circlet. But let's look at what we got this time. So this time, what did we collect on this screen? We collected the fractured mask and the memory crystal. And I believe that's it. Yeah, fractured mask and memory crystal. However, there is one more thing we can do. We can go to the Wanderer real quick and unlock another spot. There we go. The Wanderer is getting stronger. I'm going to change back to the Hunter, though, for right now. But the Wanderer crest, we are building up. So, we got that memory locket, which we've now spent. We got the Mossberry Stew and the Vintage Nectar, 2 parts of the Gourmand quest. We got 6 pins, halfway to completing that quest. We got the Fey Down Cloak, which is wonderful. And we got another Silk Eater. And then this Rosary Necklace. A couple of the Shard Bundles, maybe. I don't know. But it's been good. Oh, we also completed another spool out of spool fragments, which is great. And then on this screen, we completed an objective, or we made progress in an objective for Farlim's Crown, and then we have learned the Conductor's Melody, but not yet the Architect or the Vault Keeper's Melody. So those are the next 2 to go on the normal quest. We found where the oil is for Pinmaster's oil, but we need to complete the Great Taste of Farloam in order to do that. I don't know where all those things would be. The Curier's Rasher we might go to Bellheart to find, but I don't really know where to find the Crust Nut or the Pickled Muck Maggot. And then the Wandering Merchant, we just haven't done anything toward that at all, but we got it this time. We also completed another donate thing. Where is it? Building up Songclave. We completed that quest as well. Great. And this is a good time. Well, actually, let's look at my map. So we know Mount Fay a little bit, and we can go back there much more nicely now that we have the cloak. And we can go that place in the Blasted Steppes. We still do not have a map of the Blasted Slab, but I probably can get one now if we can ascend the Blasted Slab somehow due to my new cloak. Also, really haven't been back to the Wormways in a while. We could do more of that sometime. Alright, so that's the map. It's interesting that they have the objectives just on the map. Didn't realize they did that, but great. We'll get to them at some point. And then, now is a good time to go if you don't want to go through my Hunter's Journal with me. Next stream of Silksong will be Sunday, December 7th. So that's this coming Sunday, 6 days from now. And we will continue this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I think exploring the Wormways would be good. I also just want to spend my beads more, so we're probably going to go to Bellheart and see if we can spend more beads there. Alright, now for the journal. Let's count how many we have. The Moss Grub, Moss Mother, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Ooh, we almost completed that one, but not quite. 24, we completed that one this time. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and we also found them this time, the first time. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. We fought those this time, the Cogwork Dancers. 48, 49, 50. Also, these three we found for the first time this time. 51, 52. 52 things in my Hunter's Journal are complete. I'm probably at 1/3 or above now. I'm not at 1/2 yet, but I think I'm at I'm between 1/3 and 1/2 for how much we've completed in the Hunter's Journal versus how much we have in the Hunter's Journal. So great. And that's it for this time. Thank you for coming. I will be streaming again on Sunday. And I hope to see you then to explore more and hopefully buy more. Because we've got a lot of beads just sitting around. All right. Bye for now.